just your friendly reminder that you are not blessed. You are privileged. Not hashtag blessed, hashtag privileged. So when you post pictures of your beautiful vacation or your healthy children or your lovely home and you write hashtag blessed, you are offensive because you were not chosen as one of God's favorites. You were given opportunities that other people were not, including access to healthcare, a job, health insurance, and there are many people in this world who are oppressed who do not have access or opportunity to have the things that you have. So you are not some man in the sky's favorite because you are better than others. You are privileged, and that's okay. Just use your privilege in a positive way, and remember that you are not hashtag blessed.
What I just showed you is a failure. Somebody who really tries hard to let you know that they're a failure, but they want to hide it behind a pretty smile while bringing down everybody else. And my question to anyone who agrees with that woman in that video, what is so privileged about having healthy children? What is so privileged about working hard to get opportunities and then reaping the benefits of those opportunities? What is privilege about having the chance to make your life better? Because she didn't specify who she was talking about. I know that every time we bring up privilege, we think of snotty-nosed white kids, but she didn't specify any one specific group. She just said, if you're someone who posts about your good fortunes and put hashtag blessed, you're not blessed, you're offensive, you're privileged. And so my question to anyone who agrees with that is, look at me, look at how far I've come. I've moved out of my parents' house to another state in an apartment in my name after busting my ass to get every chance I could get to afford enough money to do this. Am I privileged? Or am I blessed? I have taken every chance I've gotten to make sure that I'm happy and healthy and am able to get things that I would need and want, from food to my nails done. Am I privileged or am I blessed? I'm happy to wake up. I'm happy to be able to walk around, get in a car and actually see people and interact with people and go to this one place where I can make money. I could sit in a chair for however long and stream and get money from people. I can record videos that are 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour if I so choose, and post it on the internet for thousands of people to see, like, comment, dislike, subscribe, whatever. Am I blessed or am I privileged? I'm going to spoil it for every single person that's going to type me a long paragraph about how I'm mean or offensive or how I'm actually privileged because you're someone who's able to do something like this. I just want everyone to know that I am humbled and grateful that you subscribe, that you like, that you comment, you share, even if you just watch it for 10 seconds and then fall asleep or go jerk off. It don't matter. I am thankful that you see my content and you're entertained enough or you're interested enough in watching it for however long you do it or for however long I'm able to do it. Thank you. No amount of any of these failures are going to get me to stop being humbled and grateful that I'm able to do this. Because as much as everyone wants to make something about privilege, I was sitting in a bed recording on my phone trying to make videos entertaining. I had to scratch and claw to get a desk, a chair, a camera stand. Those weren't handed to me. I had to get those things. So if any of you want to dare say that I'm privileged, you better check yourself, because I got everything I deserved by my own hard work and my own volition. Oh, and by the way, I'm still waiting on that statistical factual data that it takes black people, all black people in content creation, 4 to 10 years to be successful. Whether if it's on Twitch, whether if it's on YouTube, OnlyFans, any of these things, show me the data that it says it takes 4 to 10 years for a black person to be successful on any of these streaming platforms. And after you spend all that time trying to make up something to justify it, understand how low you think of not just me, but all of your favorite colored content creators. And if the answer is I'm privileged, then a lot of y'all got some backtracking to do, because this is weird. These are failures trying to cast their shadow on other people. And the problem with that is, if you don't do that, if you don't sit there and say, I'm sorry that I have gotten these things that I've wanted in my life and you couldn't, you're bowing down to people who still won't get up and make anything happen. The amount of people who got mad at me that I said some black YouTubers suck, and to this day, months later, they still suck, is not surprising. It's not astonishing. It's just a bunch of people who didn't want to accept that somebody was giving them advice, albeit not in the nicest way, not in the most calm voice way, but just being blunt and still not doing anything about it. There were some people who reached out and wanted to know, hey, how can I do this better? How can I do this better? How can I make these videos longer and more engaging? And I gave them advice. I talked to them one-on-one. And the bitter human beings are still trying to grasp at straws to make anything someone else's fault. Those are failures. Those are the people you don't want to be around. These are the types of people who will make any of your celebrations something to be mad at, because they're bitter, they're alone, they're desperate, and they want you to feel bad that you're climbing the mountain and you're getting things in your life while they're sitting there stagnating because they don't know how to move forward. And what's weird is that I'm gonna get a lot of people that'll get mad at me and say, well, you actually are privileged because you have this and I don't have that. You're gonna demonize me because I got something and you didn't? Why aren't you seeking that same thing? Why aren't you trying to get the thing you want? Why aren't you making forth efforts so that you could get the things you want? Why is it my fault or my problem that you're not doing the necessary things to get them? And to act as if all these different things are a form of privilege. And I'm mainly stuck on the children thing. Having healthy and happy children is a privilege. I'm sorry, but there are a lot of parents who have children who don't really make it after being born. There are some children who have these problems with them, and it's bad and it's unfortunate. And I'm not making fun of any of them. I'm just stating that a lot of children don't really have the same outcomes once they're born or when they grow up. It's a blessing to have a child that's alive, safe, and happy. Do we picture the perfect child making millions of dollars? Yeah, sure. But as long as they're happy, healthy, and making some form of money and not being a nuisance and not in jail, it's a blessing. I'm tired of these weird, bitter people trying to make mountains out of molehills, trying to make their problems everyone else's problems. Clean your rooms, wash your ass, clean your car, clean out your closet, and stop projecting your negativity on other people. Subscribe to the channel. Get the fuck out of here.